spirituality and nature. What is it about nature that touches something deep inside us? Why do the mountains humble us? The ocean calms us, and a simple walk in the forest can feel like a spiritual awakening. Today, we explore the profound relationship between spirituality and nature, a connection as old as humanity itself, yet more important than ever in our modern world. Nature as the original spiritual teacher. Long before temples were built or scriptures were written, nature was humanity's first sacred classroom. The wind taught us to listen. The rivers taught us to let go. The stars taught us to dream. Across cultures and throughout history, human beings have sought guidance, healing, and inspiration from the natural world. Even today, no matter what beliefs we hold or if we hold none at all, nature has a way of awakening a deep inner knowing. Spirituality, at its core, is about connection. Connection to ourselves, connection to others, and connection to something greater. Nature is the perfect doorway to that connection. Nature as the mirror of the soul. When we step into nature, something remarkable happens. The noise of life softens, the mind slows down, and a deeper awareness begins to surface. Nature reflects our inner state. A still lake mirrors our stillness. A stormy sky mirrors our turmoil. A blooming flower mirrors our potential. This is why so many people describe nature as sacred. Not because it belongs to any religion, but because it brings us back to ourselves. In nature, there is no pressure to be anything other than who we are. The trees don't hurry and the mountains don't pretend. Everything simply exists in its natural state, and in that simplicity, we find truth. Nature and the power of presence in a world of constant distraction. Nature is one of the few places that effortlessly brings us into the present moment. Think about the last time you stood on a beach and listened to the waves, or walked in a park and felt the wind on your skin, or watched the sun filter through the trees. In those moments, you weren't thinking about yesterday or worrying about tomorrow. You were here, aware, awake, and alive. This effortless presence is one of the foundations of spirituality. It is the same state we try to cultivate through meditation, prayer, and mindfulness. Nature gives it to us naturally. The healing energy of the natural world. Nature doesn't just soothe our minds, it heals our bodies and nurtures our spirits. Modern science now confirms what ancient cultures have known for centuries. Time in nature reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, boosts immunity, and increases feelings of peace and well-being. But the healing goes beyond biology. When we stand barefoot on the earth or watch the horizon stretch endlessly before us, we feel a sense of belonging, a sense that we are part of something vast and beautiful. This dissolves loneliness. It calms fear. It awakens hope. The Japanese practice of forest bathing, or Shinrin-yoku, is a perfect example. It's not about hiking or exercise. It's about being immersed in the healing presence of the forest, letting the subtle energy of the trees bring balance back into the body and mind. Nature heals not by doing, but simply by being. Nature as a teacher of spiritual truths. If we pay attention, nature teaches us some of the deepest spiritual lessons. Lesson 1. Impermanence. The seasons change. Flowers bloom and fade. Rivers shift and landscapes transform. Nature reminds us that everything in life is temporary and that this is not something to fear, but to embrace. Lesson 2. Interconnection. Every ecosystem is a dance of relationships. No creature thrives alone. Trees communicate underground. Bees support entire forests. Water connects continents. In nature, everything is connected, and spiritually, so are we. Lesson 3. Resilience. Forests regrow after fires. Grass pushes through concrete. Life continues, adapts, and transforms. Nature teaches us that resilience is our true nature as well. Lesson 4. Surrender. Rivers don't resist gravity. Leaves don't cling when it's time to fall. The ocean doesn't fight the tide. Nature flows. It trusts. It surrenders to the intelligence that guides all things. This surrender is not weakness, it's alignment with life itself, nature and the sense of the sacred. Many people say they feel closest to the divine in nature, whether they call it God, spirit, the universe, or simply the great mystery. Why? Because nature opens the heart, it awakens awe, it dissolves the ego, standing beneath a starlit sky or at the edge of a vast canyon. We realize how small we are and yet how deeply connected we are to everything. This is the paradox of spirituality. We are tiny and we are infinite. We are individuals, but we are also part of the whole. Nature doesn't preach this truth, it shows it. Reawakening our connection in the modern world. Today, many people feel disconnected, anxious, or overwhelmed. In a world of screens, schedules, and constant noise, our nervous systems are overloaded. The solution is simpler than we think. Return to nature. You don't need to climb mountains or explore remote forests. Spiritual connection can happen in small, quiet moments. A slow walk in a nearby park. Drinking your morning tea outside, gardening, touching the bark of a tree, listening to the rain. Watching the sunset. Nature doesn't ask for grand gestures. It only asks for presence. Ways to deepen your spiritual connection with nature. Here are simple practices anyone can incorporate. 1. Daily micro moments of nature. Spend 3 to 5 minutes outdoors each day. Look, listen, breathe. 2. Slow, mindful walks. Walk without goals or distractions. Let your senses guide you. 3. Sit spot practice. Choose a place outside and visit it regularly. Observe how it changes. 4. Touch the earth. Sit on the ground, walk barefoot, place your hands on a tree. 5. Practice nature meditation. Focus on a single natural element, the sound of water, the movement of clouds, or the flicker of sunlight through leaves. These simple acts strengthen your sense of grounding, presence, and belonging. Nature, the doorway to spirit. Nature invites us to remember life's simplest truths, that we are connected, that we are supported, that we are part of something vast, mysterious, and sacred. Spirituality is not found only in temples or books. It is found in the whisper of leaves, in the flow of rivers, in the rising of the sun, and in the stillness within your own heart. When we return to nature, we return to ourselves. And in that return, we rediscover who we truly are.